Hey guys, welcome to our brand new podcast, B-Roll, the official podcast of the TTMR channel. On this podcast, we will dedicate episodes to providing our full thoughts on movies and TV shows discussed in our videos, give the spotlight to other films and TV that didn't quite make the cut, as well as discuss film and TV news, make tier lists, argue over our hot takes, critique our past opinions, and give our own theories and more. And today, we are discussing the absolute bombshell of a film, Madame Web, which Sean and I rewatched today, and Austin, it was his first time watching.
Oh my god. How was it watching Madame Web for the first time?
It was certainly an interesting experience, I have to say. It was interesting. It was definitely not the best thing I've ever seen, but I've definitely seen worse.
No,
There's definitely been worse.
But no, an experience is definitely a way to put it. I mean, it does like some things well, but I mean, the majority of it, there's just like so many things bad. Like, the dubbing. I mean, the freaking villain.
Oh yeah, the Ezekiel dubbing.
It's not even.
Truly though, I truly think that I enjoyed it more on the rewatch than when you and I had first seen it in theaters, Sean. But I think that's because when we saw it in theaters, I went in like wanting to hate it, but this time watching it, I went in wanting to find something to like grasp on and like about it. And I did. I found quite a few things. Like, there were decent scenes. There were decent things in that movie, but it's just unfortunate because there are so many things that it just gets wrong, and just like it misses the mark in so many aspects. And I'm very excited to get into all of that with you two, because it's fascinating how bad. I mean, like first thing off the top of my head, the Office cuts. That was your term, Sean. You coined that term. The Office zooms and the Office cuts. That's so bad.
It was at the beginning, and it was at the beginning, and it was at the end.
In the climax,
for some reason,
dude. The climax of the movie.
Yes. They will find most of the movie, but at the beginning and the end, they for some reason had like these slightly shaky cam shots with these like quick like zooms. And I thought I was watching The Office, but it was like super serious scenes.
Yeah, it's like you're at the climax of the movie, and Ezekiel is like yelling at Cassie, and all of a sudden it's like an Office zoom in of Cassie, and she's just she's just blabbering on some nonsense to him, and it's like, am I literally watching an episode of The Office right now?
Yeah.
No, it completely undercut it.
Yeah, I have to say, though, I feel like this movie had a lot of potential with starting out.
Oh, yeah.
I think they could have gone in a much different direction to make it just feel... Because it didn't even feel like a Marvel movie at all. It felt
really.
like something totally, like in some whole nother universe, which, technically is. But the cinematography was certainly interesting on that movie, and some I haven't quite seen yet.
Interesting, yes, it was definitely interesting.
I mean, for sure.
No, what was that? I will give it. There was some shots that I did think that they did a good job on. Like I know it was like toward the beginning where like she is in her jacket and she's walking like in the streets, and there's a lot of colors with like the lights and stuff of like all the buildings. That was a really good shot.
Yeah,
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, they started that scene off with the blur, and then I like that. I like that scene.
Yeah, no.
I was and to give another example, I mean, there towards the start there was like a good like 6 or 7 minutes where it was like legitimately good. And I was like, wait, maybe the movie wasn't as bad as I remembered. And then we got past those 6 or 7 minutes, and unfortunately, we were still watching the Madame Web.
For sure. No, but similar to that, I mean, there was also, I think it was the scene where like she recognizes, I guess like more, truly. She recognizes she has her powers when she falls into the lake, because everything leading up to that was really like actually pretty good. Like, where she's like seeing all the visions and she goes into the water. I mean, the CGI once she gets into the water wasn't the best, but it was still it was still cool.
Yeah.
I saw the vision.
A cool visual.
I saw the vision. Yeah. It could have been worse.
I feel like they did a good job of when like the vision started and all of like not knowing what was going on, which I found really interesting, and they were able to portray it in such a way that it makes the viewer confused in a good way, because the whole thing, it doesn't make much sense, so you're seeing kind of through the perspective of the main character, which I really liked.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I know we talked a little bit about the dub, but
oh my god,
do you guys remember when he was in the bed with like that woman that he just brought up, and the dub with her? Oh my god!
I mean, dude, that's
she was telling him the password.
Like, that's comically bad.
Oh, what is your password? And her lips move like up and down, and then the words finally come out.
And it's not like it wasn't like her lips were moving in like a quiver. Like, she legitimately spoke, but nothing came out.
Up and down, open. It's ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they had a lot of those moments with Ezekiel, and I remember remembering. I remember seeing it in the theater when we had first watched it. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, what the actual hell is going on? Like there's no possible way that this could have slipped through the cracks of like a big studio. Like, there's absolutely no shot that this was able to like make it through. I mean, you'd be in a scene with Ezekiel and he would sound like he was in the scene, and then the camera would cut away from him, so he was off screen, and all of a sudden it sounded like he was in a different room. But we're still in the same room. It's not like we're seeing something in a different room. And like, obviously, like that, the way I worded that, it could have been better. But it's legitimately as if I'm sitting here, and then all of a sudden I get super, super far away from the mic like this, and I sound like that. It's like that. It's like the worst. How do you let that happen in your movie? Like, there are test screeners, no? How can that get past a test screener? How can that get past anybody? Like, that's bad. That's really bad.
Yeah, no, absolutely not. I think every time he spoke, like, oh, the girls are going to get me. Like, whenever he would do like that kind of thing,
I swear.
Do you know that? Clip of the guy?
Kind of
he was like playing FIFA, and he was like, "I'm going to break my monitor. I swear."
I mean, like, there were some times where he spoke in like a heavy accent, and then sometimes I was like, maybe he's just from New York. But it's like you really can't tell, because he sounds so. I'm convinced that the original audio for the movie, he had no accent, and then the dub over, they just decided to give him a villain accent, like he just, I need to talk like this because I'm the main villain of the film.
Oh my god! Imagine.
Also, another thing about Ezekiel that I never got, they hardly even set him up at all. There was very little like build up to who his character was, how he had access.
Well, no, Austin, because he's just a rich guy. Of course he has that. He's rich. Of course he has that. He has access to all the. He has access to the traffic lights. Come on, no, that's a silly complaint.
Access to every camera in the city. Every camera in the city.
Of course he's gonna have all that. He's rich. Exactly. Did you forget? I'm the bad guy.
Of course
Ezekiel. Of course he has the traffic lights and the stopwatches and all the gadgets. Of course he has it. It's so bad.
So fucking. It's so cooked. It's so cooked.
He's like the worst part of the movie. He's borderline the worst part of the movie.
Well, we've gotten so stuck on Ezekiel, but he really is like, he's that. I know, he really, every scene with him brings the movie down points. It's like, you can have a decent scene like now and then in this movie, but then you'll cut to him and it's just like, oh, I must stop the goals. And it's like, no.
Yeah, and then it's also like he's trying to kill like I get it, like they're gonna kill you one day because you saw it in your vision, but now we're just like it's kind of like it's a corny setup, like oh I'm gonna kill them before they get the chance to kill me, and it's like you see his assistant and she's like, wow they're pretty young, and like you hear the concern in her voice, and he's like, they're gonna kill me one day. Don't you understand that I've seen my death? And it's like, dude, like, shut up. You're like, there's no justification for killing children.
It's about the people they will become.
Exactly.
So on from Ezekiel, you know, could go on forever about him, but beyond Ezekiel, what we had Ben Parker in the movie, right?
Oh, dude,
And-
don't get me started on please, bro. He's just like, it's so forced that they want to like let you know, like, hey, this is a Spider-Man movie, guys. Like, this
Yeah,
is Ben
Spider-Man,
Parker, guys.
guys.
And it's like, what at the start of the movie when Ben and Cassie get back from saving the woman, they just drop Ben's full government name like on this child's head, and they're like,
No subtlety.
Yeah, the kid's like, "Oh, you saved my mom, thanks." And Cassie's like, "Actually, it was Benjamin Parker. Benjamin Parker saved your mom." And you like Ben's just standing there, and he's like, "Why are you dropping my full name like that?" It's like, yes, like guys, you could just call him Ben, or you could call him Mr. Parker. We
Mr.
know
Parker.
because there's a whole subplot line about how Mary, I think that was her name, right? That's his mom.
Yeah, I think so.
About how Mary is pregnant with Peter, and they never even name Peter either, so that's kind of useless. I don't think they named him, did they? I don't think so.
I don't think so, but I think they would.
I feel like we would have like made a joke
yeah.
if we heard that.
We probably would have.
Yeah. So it's like we're wasting all this time showing Ben and Mary for like no reason, and there's like no payoff at all either. And it's like you could have at least. I would have rather have seen Aunt May. I would have rather seen. Well, oh no, you know what? They allude to May because Ben is like
they do.
Ben's like, oh, I think I found someone serious, and Cassie's like, oh, how serious? It's like, dude, shut up. Just shut up.
But no, of all the people that they like drop the full government names of, they don't. He never says May. Like it says, oh, I found someone.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're teasing you with that,
like,
and they're teasing
no,
you with the fact that the kid is Peter. It's like, but we know who
Yeah, I
these
know.
people are.
But we
Yeah,
know.
they're like,
Like,
remember,
we
this
know.
is in
Like,
the
it
Spider-Man
is.
universe, even though it's kind of not.
Guys, this is a Spider-Man movie. Let's not forget that.
Guys, remember it's Ben Parker. He's the uncle. He's Spider-Man.
Remember
he's
him?
Yeah.
Remember
Yeah.
him?
You know him, right? That means you must want to watch this movie. Like you love
This is
Spider-Man.
what you're here for.
Watch this movie. Yes, watch this Sony movie.
It was.
We love
yeah,
that.
was a weird time for Sony. They were really obsessed with the fact of, or they were obsessed with the idea of trying to use like child Peter Parker. Because wasn't Venom 3 supposed to be Eddie protecting a young Peter? That was like the very first.
Was it?
Yeah, that was like the first storyboard for the movie. They
God.
were really obsessed with like child Peter Parker during that time period, which was very odd.
I mean, they were obsessed with just like trying to get anything out of Spider-Man they could with all those villain movies. I mean, have they made anything? What came out last? Was it
It was
Craven or was it Venom
Kraven.
3?
No, it was Craven. I did not watch Craven.
Did Craven do what? Hold on, let me look up. Let me see how Craven did.
Dude, it did.
Craven
You don't got to look that up. It
budget.
did horribly.
No, I'm looking that up. So the budget was reportedly 110 mil, and let's see what it made. So let's see, Craven box office. I'm actually extremely curious. Oh wow, 61.9 million worldwide
Oh my god.
against a $110 million budget.
Worldwide,
Yeah, I
not
think
domestic.
Yeah. No, that's worldwide. Yeah, I think we can pretty confidently say. I mean, no one's watching these. I don't. They're not making these things
no,
anymore.
but now I have to see Craven.
No.
I need to watch it.
Yeah, it might be the end of that like really bad part of Sony's history.
It is. I'm pretty sure Craven was I'm pretty sure Craven was the last one.
And people still didn't like that, right?
No.
Like, it's not even like
No,
it's like some
it's-
hidden, like, oh.
No, it's not a
it's not
diamond
like
in the rough.
Transformers.
It's not a diamond
It's
in
not
the
like
rough.
Transformers 1 where, like, that movie, like, didn't make a ton of money, but people love it. It's not like that. No, I guarantee you. People did not.
No, people did not like Craven. I mean, dude, I haven't like Venom 1 was pretty solid. Like it's a decent movie. 2 was very underwhelming. 3 was even more underwhelming. Madame Web is awful. Morbius was a disaster.
Morbius.
And I haven't seen Craven because I like.
Okay.
Why would I willingly like torture myself?
No, completely fair. I just looked it up on Rotten Tomatoes. I want you to guess what the critics and the audience score is. I would love you
For what, Craven?
to guess. Yeah.
Critic score, I'm gonna give it a 36.
Okay.
And the audience score, I'm gonna give it a 17.
I'm gonna give it like an 8.
Okay. So.
If it's lower than a 17,
So-
I wouldn't be surprised, but I'd like,
Okay.
wow.
So you're gonna be shocked by both. So the critic score is a 15,
Holy hell.
and yeah, and the popcorn meter. My bad, not the audience score. The popcorn meter is 72.
Wow.
That I
What?
mean, that's a lot higher. Yeah, that's a lot higher than I thought it would be.
Maybe we'll have
I
to
mean,
give this
I'm
one a
actually
watch.
stunned.
Hold on, now I'm kind of curious. What's Madame Web? I'm getting Madame
Madame
Web.
Web's was
That's-
low. I looked at it.
Yeah,
earlier. It was
Madame
low.
Web's is lows.
It's gotta be low.
I think it's like 11.
I love how
or
my
something,
my
but-
keys are so stuck. All right, Madame Web.
wow. Yeah, it's
Oh
low.
my
10,
God.
10 and 53.
10%.
Oh my
10.
gosh.
Wow.
Ouch again.
Yeah.
It's lower. It's lower. Wow. you can't make that up.
I mean, there's really
I
nothing
mean-
to like about this.
Yeah, I mean, other than the few things that we've already like mentioned, I think we've literally already mentioned. We just got started talking about this movie, and I think we've already mentioned all of the good stuff. Was there anything else that we were like, huh? You know what? That isn't that bad.
I mean, I liked the score. There were some good tracks in there.
Yeah, no.
Like, but I mean, like, you know, that it's nothing to like write home about. Like, it's not like a Superman or a Fantastic Four or anything like that. But
No.
it was still like it was decent enough. You know, I was invested because of the
Mm-hmm.
score. I think that the costume design was good, even though
yeah.
we only got
Yeah.
teased.
Oh
with
my
those.
They
god, the
don't
cost. Oh my.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Unfortunately, I think that ending scene where all of them were in their costumes. I think Sydney Sweeney's is the best one. I think it looked like I think it's perfect.
It's
and
like Venom.
We see it like twice. We literally see it like twice. And the only actual costumes that we get to see are the weird Las Arañas spider people, and
Yes.
and then
Those were-
unfortunately I had to bear witness to the Ezekiel Sims suit.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that thing is actually abominable. I'd rather wear garbage
It's like a
bags.
Power Rangers villain. He looks like a Power Rangers
No,
villain.
don't diss
basically.
Power
I mean,
Rangers. They
no,
got
no.
better costumes
No,
than that.
no.
They got better costumes than that.
No, I'm talking about the way that he also, because there were so many times where he'd be hit by something or like there'd be like an impact, like explosion, and he would just like sharply go to his side and like fall over. Like it actually felt like it actually felt like Power Rangers sometimes. Like there'd be like an explosion and he'd like quickly like snap to one side and then like slow motion. Whoa.
Yeah.
Like,
I despised the amount of cuts and how they use them in this movie. It was way too much. And they were just not good. Especially, and they gave a Dutch angle at one point for one of the cuts. And oh my god, when Cassie and Ben were trying to save the dude in the car over the bridge, they like start upside down and spin the camera all the way around.
yeah.
And I swear I almost threw up.
oh my god. For a second, I thought it was gonna be like that scene in the Batman where he's like walking toward the car.
No,
upside
you could
down.
never recreate such a masterful scene like that. Don't even.
No.
Madame Web and Batman should never be in the same sentence. That's bad.
I'm sorry, I've sinned.
You have
I've
sinned.
Made,
That was a cinema sin.
Say that again?
Oh no!
That was a cinema sin.
Say that again. Oh my god. So okay, we I think we've gone like from the beginning of the movie, but I think we should get into more of like what happens. I think let's talk about the train. The train, well, because the train is really funny because we, oh my gosh, I lost my train of thought. It was just like her, and you have, oh no, she's gonna, kill. Not she. Ezekiel is gonna kill like each of the girls, and she keeps like going through like each one, and then she ends up taking off with them,
Mm-hmm.
and like she she's in the taxi, and she realizes, oh, they're after me because they think I kidnapped them. And after that, she's like, okay, well, you guys can leave if you want. Not actually.
Yeah, that was.
And then yeah, because like, what kind of logic is that?
No, that one was
like,
good.
When
she stopped the car, she's like, "Yeah, you know what? If you guys want to go, just go." Well, actually, you can't
No.
go. By the way, you're not getting kidnapped. And it's like, what? Okay, then what do you call this?
Another interesting
You
part
stumped
of
me.
the movie. There's that word again.
Yeah.
Interesting. It's a very interesting movie. I mean, one thing I would definitely give this movie, it's not boring. Like, I was never bored because it was either something that was like kind of okay. I could be like, oh, I can see the vision,
Just
or it was
so
something
bad.
so horrifically bad that I lost it. Like, there were so many times where I was legitimately like dying laughing, and that's better than like some comedy movies can do. Like,
Yeah, no,
there,
you know what?
there
Yeah.
aren't. I don't know how many jokes are funnier than seeing bad lip syncing and like people just ragdolling all over the place. Like that's
Yeah,
gold.
like
That is gold.
Like the worst thing your movie can be is boring, because then it's wasting everyone's time. But at least this film isn't boring, and I mean, look, it got a rewatch out of us. Would I rewatch it again? Probably not anytime soon, but I probably would eventually because it's entertaining, like it's good fun. This is the type of movie.
Fun bad.
This is the type of movie that you and your friends just sit down and like drink a beer and just watch this because you're not gonna remember it anyway. So it's like, why not? This is one of those type of movies.
Definitely. It's kind of like, how like the Minecraft movie that was like such a big hit, but like
No, that movie
everyone
sucked.
knows.
No, that movie was so bad.
Yeah, everyone knows the Minecraft movie wasn't good, but it was just that the freaking audiences were so like overly hype about it that it still ended up being a fun bad movie. And I never saw it, but I'll take the award for it because it did well. Like, that movie made a lot back.
I mean,
That was clear. I mean,
I would not consider that movie fun bad. That, to me, that movie was just actually awful.
I mean, it was pretty funny.
Did
It was
you,
pretty funny. It was stupid funny. But
we have
like,
different senses of humor, I
Yeah.
guess, because that movie was horrific.
chicken jockey.
That's the only thing that's funny,
mean-
and it's not even because it was the movie that was funny. It's because everybody memed it.
yeah. I mean, a lot of this stuff is only funny because people memed it. I mean, like, it was just him saying stuff. I mean, you had like, oh, release the Nether. I mean, it was
Yeah, the Nether.
stuff like
Yeah.
that.
You're not gonna
Okay.
get that out of any other movie.
No, and I mean, sometimes you need like a fun bad movie. Like, you can't always watch like critically acclaimed,
Like
masterpiece.
masterpiece
This
movies.
is the best.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, because eventually you're just gonna be like, I just want something I can like kick back and relax to. Like, I'm not gonna watch like the Shawshank Redemption if I'm on like, if I'm feeling lazy and I just need like to relax to something. No, I'm gonna probably turn on like.
The
Well, not
Minecraft
Madame Web,
movie.
but something like not Madame Web with the Minecraft movie, but maybe something a little like those, something like easily digestible is what I would say. if that's the greatest compliment I could give to Madame Web, that's probably what it would be, because damn well it's not gonna be like, oh my god, it had some crazy character development or something. because I mean there wasn't a ton. I mean,
No,
of course,
not,
I mean
not,
you
e-
had
not at all. I mean, Cassie, obviously.
Let's
but
give it a little bit. Yeah, Cassie was a real bad person at the start. I
well,
mean,
I wouldn't
that
say she was a
that was
bad person. She was just kind of an
well,
asshole.
no. Well, yeah, no, she was just kind of a douche, is what I would say. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, by the end, she definitely, learned to care about
Yeah,
the girls,
I mean,
which
she
was
had
nice.
she had a great character arc. She went from being kind
Yeah.
of a prick to, oh, is this your family? Yes, actually, they are. They're mine. And she just adopts
Yeah.
these three, which that's a little odd. I mean, what? The
Yeah.
one girl's
What?
parents were dead, I think. Sydney Sweeney's parents were not dead. I just think her mom left.
No.
Or yeah, no, or was her mom
I think
dead?
they were on like a business trip or something. I think it was something like that.
Yeah, well, regardless of what happened to the parents, like I like how she just like adopted these children that like they still one of them, both of her parents were dead, or no, the dad got deported and the mom was dead,
Yeah.
and then it's like okay, so I mean I guess her, but the other two still have like at least one parent somewhere. I mean, and now they're just gone. Which
Yeah,
is just kind of wild.
that didn't.
I literally
was
didn't
kinda
think
weird.
about that until right now. I was like, huh, that's a little strange, don't you think? Their kid is just
Yeah.
missing now.
And I mean, I guess you could technically say the girls develop in the way that they, have like the found family kind of thing. But I don't think like individually they really have arcs. Like it's
No,
kind
they
of like
don't.
them as a group.
It would have been
Like they're treated as a group that kind of like
Yeah.
changes. It's not really, which that's one way to go about it, I guess. But
Definitely.
I kind, maybe I'm expecting too much of the Madame Web movie. But
yeah.
you
I mean,
know.
like I think that would have been a great arc to be honest. But
yeah, like if each of them had like even if it was a little thing,
yeah, but they
were
struggled
just
'cause
treated as like an entity.
they had no setup. That was the struggle there. They didn't have a setup.
Yeah.
They were plot devices. Like they were literally plot
Most
devices.
of the time, yeah.
It was
A lot of the
oh my
time they
god,
were.
look, the three girls. Hold on. The three girls that I need to kill are all in the same spot because they're going to kill me in 10 years. I mean, they were literally used as plot devices. It's ridiculous.
I must attack.
I must be the villain.
What is the
And then-
password?
Yeah, and then oh my god, she has visions. Oh, and then
Give me
scene
your
over.
social
She-
security number.
Give me your social security number. Man, I don't even know if there was anything else I could say about this movie. I mean, I'm sure I could find something, but like I kind of feel like I'm in space right now. I mean,
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I mean, there's
This-
really not much else to say. Like yeah, all right, there were some good parts, but overall, I mean, the movie suffered from bad writing,
yeah,
just awful no character development at all.
hardly. Very low
Horrible
amount.
sound mixing and weird dubbing issues. And
Yeah.
just really, really bad cinematography. Especially with the office zooms.
Especially
and
at
the
points.
shaky cam scene when he was walking into the opera, like you literally saw the camera shaking.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
think that
Oh
was
my
a
God.
I don't think that was a creative visual liberty. I'm pretty sure that was just like they didn't catch that.
Oh my, yeah, no.
Overall, it's just
I wouldn't be
it's a
surprised.
dumpster fire of a movie. I mean, it's ridiculous how bad it is.
It really is. I mean, I mean, it's it's a fun bad movie. It passes the time, I guess. But I mean, there's honestly not a ton to like. Like I'm not gonna like go into this, take down like handwritten notes and be like, oh yeah, this, and this. I mean, come on, like we know they weren't trying that hard. That would be a little bit silly. That would be a little bit silly.
It would be just a little bit, just a tiny bit.
Just a tiny bit, a tad. I guess we can be happy that Sony probably is not going to make any more movies like this
Good
anymore.
riddance.
Yeah, I'm
Good
pretty
riddance.
sure Craven was their last attempt at that.
Yeah, and especially considering how bad that was. And considering we haven't gotten a new trailer or announcement for anything.
Yeah,
mean,
I think that kind of shows that
that
they're
was long
just
enough ago.
it's over. It's just over.
Definitely.
Which is good because I mean we don't want another Madame Web incident. Got to say it like
No,
it's like
not
Voldemort,
really.
like you can't speak its name.
The movie. Well, no. The movie is that shall not be named.
Madame Web.
Ugh. With the sequel okay. One last thing I will say about this is that somehow, even though it was so bad, and maybe some of the people working on it knew it was so bad, somehow there had to have been like a few people that were confident enough that this was definitely going to get a sequel, because there are enough scenes like flash forwards in this movie that you will really like, dude, like they totally expect to finish like some kind of arc or something, because like you're not gonna make all of those suits just not to use them besides a few scenes, right? Like they totally expected.
That's crazy.
They totally expected this was gonna pop off. Which, I mean, come on. Like, if you're gonna give it this small of a budget, it was like 80 to like 110 or 100
Yeah,
mil.
it's not
like,
a huge budget that you're working with right there.
No. Which is probably why the dubbing was such a problem, because they probably couldn't actually re-record the scenes. They just had to like
they had to hope.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they just had to like dub it over and hope that it was fine.
It is really unfortunate though that these movies just like never took off. Or not that they didn't take off, because they did, just not in the right way. It's unfortunate that these movies weren't good, because I think all of them have like strong positives to them, but there are way too many negatives to let those positives shine. And like if these were part of like the MCU, or if this was all just one huge connected universe, there are a lot of characters that they could work with here. It could seriously make for great stories, but unfortunately, the Sony movies just they were not all there.
Not it, for sure. Well, I mean, unless anyone else has some dying final thoughts about the Madame Web movie and the experience.
I could go without talking about it any longer. I mean, it's miserable talking about such a bad movie.
I think we got all our thoughts across appropriately, without completely raging about how bad this movie was. But again, interesting.
Yeah,
just very interesting.
Yeah, interesting. That's the word we'll leave it. Interesting. Now, Max, do you wanna hit us with a little outro? You wanna hit a little outro?
Something off the top of the head right now?
You got anything for us?
Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the first ever episode of our brand new podcast, B-Roll. Make sure to check back for new episodes, because they'll come out eventually. Sean and I going to college and everything. It's gonna be a little difficult, but we make it through the mud. We'll get it. Don't worry. I know you guys are excited, but we got this. But thank you guys so much for tuning in. Seriously, we appreciate it. And we're looking forward to sharing more of our thoughts. We got crazy ideas for this podcast. There's going to be anything TV or film related. You can come here and hear us yap about it for as long as we can tolerate. So again, thank you guys so much, and have a fantastic day.